Thus saith the Lord God of the inhabitants of Jerusalem and of the land of Israel, that they shall eat their bread with carefulness and drink their water with astonishment, that her land may be desolate from all that is therein, because of the violence of all them that dwell therein, that they may lack bread and water, and be dismayed one with another, and consume waste for their iniquity. And they that are left of you shall rot away in their iniquity in your enemies' lands. And also in the iniquity of their fathers they shall rot away with them. Thus saith the Lord God, this is Jerusalem. I have set it in the midst of the nations and countries that are round about her. And she hath rebelled against my judgments by doing wickedness more than the nations, and my statutes more than the countries that are round about her. For they have refused my judgments and my statutes. They have not walked in them. Therefore thus saith the Lord God, because ye multiplied disobedience more than the nations that are round about you, and have not walked in my statutes, neither have kept my judgments, neither have done according to the judgment of the nations that are round about you. Therefore thus saith the Lord God, behold, I, even I, am against thee, and will execute judgment in the midst of thee in the sight of the nations. You only have I known of all the families of the earth. Therefore I will punish you for all your iniquities, and I will do in thee what which I have not done, and whereunto I will not do any more like the like, because of all thine abominations. Therefore I will cause the fathers to eat the flesh of their sons and the flesh of their daughters, and they shall eat every one the flesh of his friend in the siege and desperation, wherewith their enemies and they that seek their lives shall drive them to despair. Will you steal, murder, and commit adultery, and swear falsely, and burn incense unto Baal, and walk after other gods whom ye know not, and come and stand before me in this house, which is called by my name, and say, we are delivered to do all these abominations? Is this house, which is called by my name, become a den of robbers in your eyes? Behold, I, even I, have seen it, saith the Lord. Wherefore, as I live, saith the Lord God, surely because thou hast defiled my sanctuary with all thy detestable things, and with thine abominations, therefore will I also diminish thee. Neither shall mine eyes spare, neither will I have any pity. But as for them whose heart walketh after the heart of their detestable things and their abominations, I will repay their deeds upon their own heads, saith the Lord God. And mine eye shall not spare thee, neither will I have pity, but I will recompense thy ways upon thee, and thine abomination shall be in the midst of thee. And ye shall know that I am the Lord that smiteth. Therefore will I also deal in fury, mine eyes shall not spare, neither will I have pity. And though they cry in mine ears with a loud voice, yet will I not hear them. And as for me also, mine eyes shall not spare, neither will I have pity, but I will repay their deeds upon their head. He that is far off shall die of the pestilence, and he that is near shall fall by the sword. And he that remaineth and is besieged shall die by the famine. Thus will I spend my fury upon them. I will scatter them also among the Gentiles, whom neither they nor their fathers have known. And I will send a sword after them, till I have consumed them. Thus saith the Lord of hosts, the God of Israel, behold, I will send and bring Nebuchadnezzar the king of Babylon, my servant, and will set his throne upon these stones that I have hid, and he will spread his royal pavilion over them. And when he cometh, he shall smite the land of Egypt, and deliver such as for death to death, and such are for captivity to captivity, and such are for the sword to the sword. Behold, I will watch over them for adversity, and not for good, and all the men of Judah that are in the land of Egypt shall be consumed by the sword and by the famine. until there be an end to them. Moreover, I will make thee a ruin and a reproach among the nations that are round about thee, in the sight of all that pass by. And I will make your cities waste, and bring your sanctuaries unto desolation, and I will not smell the savor of your sweet odors. So it shall be a reproach and a taunt and instruction and an astonishment unto the nations that are round about thee, when I shall execute judgments in thee in anger and in fury and in furious rebukes. I, the Lord, have spoken it. I will heap mischief upon them. I will spin my arrows upon them. When I shall send upon them the terrible arrows of famine, which shall be for their destruction, and which I will send to destroy you, I will increase the famine upon you, and will break your supply of bread. So will I also send upon you famine and evil beasts, and they shall bereave thee, and pestilence and blood shall pass through thee. And I will bring the sword upon thee. I, the Lord, have spoken it. I will also send wild beasts among you, which shall rob you of your children, and destroy your cattle, and make you few in number, and your highways shall be desolate. And I will plead with pestilence and with bloodshed, and I will rain upon him, and upon his troops, and upon the many peoples that are with him, and flooding rain and great hailstones, fire and brimstone. So will I send upon you famine and evil beasts, and they shall bereave thee, and pestilence and blood shall pass through thee, and I will bring the sword upon thee. I, the Lord, have spoken it.